The night before Halloween, the storm raged through Blackwood Forest. The rain pounded down relentlessly, creating a constant, drumming noise that filled the air. The trees stood like dark sentinels, their branches twisted and claw-like, blocking out the sky. Everything felt suffocating, as though the very woods were alive, closing in tighter with every passing second. Amid the downpour, a flicker of light appeared ahead. A small, swaying lantern hung from a low branch, barely visible through the sheets of rain. It looked out of place, far from any sign of life or civilization. The dim glow beckoned, cutting through the oppressive darkness. But as the wind shifted, strange sounds began to drift through the trees, whispers, soft and unintelligible. The air grew thick with tension, and the rain seemed colder, biting through to the bone. Something wasn't right. The light, so inviting at first, now felt like a trap. Suddenly, a shadow moved near the edge of the trees. A figure, barely visible, was standing just beyond the lantern's glow. Its face was hidden, its form unnatural, tall, twisted, and motionless. It felt like it was watching, waiting. The whispers grew louder, echoing from all directions, but there was no one else there. Then, more shapes emerged, drifting slowly through the trees. They weren't human, at least, not anymore. Their bodies were gaunt, their limbs elongated and wrong. The figures moved silently, their empty eyes locked on the flickering lantern. They passed through the mist like phantoms, closer now, circling. In an instant, the lantern went out. The forest plunged into complete darkness. The sound of the rain was suddenly drowned out by a low, wet scraping noise. It was coming closer, surrounding the space where the light had been. There was no way to see where the figures were, but their presence was undeniable, growing nearer with every breath, their shapes blending into the storm. The air was heavy with dread, and the cold was almost unbearable. The darkness shifted again, and the last thing to be heard before everything fell silent was the sound of something moving through the rain, just inches away.